Now we have some massive news in regards to Quant, which is currently seeing a 4% increase in the last 24 hours and a slight recovery. We're going to be going through my price prediction and also some extremely bullish news in regards to Oracle, Quant, and $1 billion contract with the US. I'll be going through it all in this video, and also an extremely bullish and interesting tweet thread from the CEO and founder of Quant, Gilbert Verdian, talking about Quant pioneering CBDCs all the way back to 2019. And of course, the CEO and founder of Quant has been around in the space since 2008. He's well knowledgeable, and his info, his tweets date all the way back to 2019. With that being said, I'll be telling you all about it in this video. Before we go any further, subscribe and hit the bell to not miss any of our future crypto updates regarding Quant, regarding XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VRA, and other altcoins. I'll be doing it all in this channel. And also remember, nothing's financial advice. Do your own research. I'm telling you my personal opinions and all the latest news and updates that's already available in the public. With that being said, if you're a holder of Quant, if you are looking to buy Quant, this video, trust me, you do not want to miss it. We have some interesting news, and yeah, you might want to know about it. With that being said, the current price of Quant is $121. Now, as I mentioned, even though we're seeing all these cool bits of news and the fact that Quant is building, they're coming out with so many announcements in this bear market. Unlike a lot of other crypto companies, I still believe we're going to be seeing bearish days ahead. We could be reaching, as I said, below $80, and that is my price prediction. I think below $80 and nothing lower than 40 is where we're going to be heading. Now, of course, that again is my opinion. Don't come at me in the comments. You know what I mean? Don't come at me in the comments. I'm just telling you what I think. And yeah, as I mentioned, we're looking at $80 in my opinion, and then after that, from $80 and then $40 is going to be the next price point that we're going to be looking at. That is, in my opinion, is not going to go below $40, but it's going to be between these 2 points here. So $40 to $80 is going to be between these points here, where we're going to see the bottom. Of course, we cannot predict the bottom. We can only dollar cost average in the days we see red. And you know, once we get closer to the $60 mark, you know, it's obviously possible we could reach that $40, but we cannot just wait for it to reach 40. It's simply best to just dollar cost average in the days you see red, in the days you see the dips, so you can get the average low cost of the token. With that being said, price is 121. We're seeing the bearish trend. I called it around here actually, where I did say we're going to be seeing the coin drop literally once it reached 130. We did see that happen. We're trying to see a recovery here, but once we break this point here, $96, which we hit back in early November, which I think might happen the next coming week or two before Christmas, I believe, we're going to be seeing a price that's going to plummet, which is good for us long-term investors to buy Quant. With that being said, breaking news, of course, shout out to Greg Lunt. This guy has been keeping us updated on Quant. He's extremely active talking about Quant, and this is breaking news. Oracle has been awarded a multi-billion-dollar contract from the US Department of Defense to provide cloud services across all security domains and classification levels, and this is obviously huge news for Quant. So you can see here, Google, Oracle, Amazon, and Microsoft awarded with Pentagon Cloud deal of up to $9 billion combined. One of the 4 companies receiving cloud computing contracts from the Pentagon. All of them have received requests from the bids from the US Fed agency last year. At that time, the General Services Administration didn't expect that Oracle, a lesser player in the cloud infrastructure business, will be able to meet Pentagon's needs. And well, they are. Right, because it's been announced, it's massive news. The purpose of this contract is to provide the Department of Defense with enterprise-wide, globally available cloud services across all security domains and classification levels, from the strategic level to the tactical edge, the Defense Department said. With that being said, someone asked, and this is my question as well. You might think, how does this actually impact Quant? Other than the fact that Oracle and Quant, you know, will be working together, as Oracle is using the Quant Overledger. You know, there is some more info to it. So Oracle blockchain block, right? Oracle's focus on blockchain interoperability started early days of Oracle blockchain platform released in 2018 with built-in interoperability with other Hyperledger Fabric nodes, continued since with certifications and production customers deployments, mixing Oracle blockchain nodes with those from IBM blockchain, Microsoft Azure, Alibaba Cloud Blockchain as a Service, and other based off the work Hyperledger Fabric Interoperability Workgroup. This enables the first for self interoperability, a single decentralized ledger to operate in a multi-vendor network across. Basically what they're trying to say here is everything that basically simply put together. I don't want to bore you by talking about it for the rest of this video, but Quant Overledger is going to be used for Oracle for DLT interoperability, which is going to be extremely important for Oracle. Oracle will be able to operate, well, they would be, but at the moment with the current partnership, they wouldn't be able to operate without the Quant Overledger. And with that being said, yes, Oracle, as they are working, they got themselves a multi-billion-dollar contract with the US Depth of Defense. Quant will also be in use, and this is massive for Quant. And with that being said, you might be wondering again, if you're a holder of Quant, you would know this already. You might even come across this tweet a while back. But there is a lot of people that are new to Quant, that have recently discovered Quant, and we're seeing this from all the new wallet holders, which has reached over 100,000, by the way. I went through that in my previous video regarding Quant. But you can see there's a tweet dating back to 2019, and you really get to see the sort of, should we say, Gilbert Verdian's, let's say, thoughts, and also his mentality, that's the right word, his mentality for when it came to the financial system and also CBDCs. This has been a thought of his, dating back, as you can see, years back. He's been working in the Bank of England, and before that, of course, he found out about Bitcoin back in 2008 while working in the Bank of England. So this guy is extremely well connected, extremely high up in the, let's say, financial space. And in this, let's say, post, you can see here, find out the latest news from the Bank of England on our central bank synthetic hegemonic currencies, SHC, let's just call it central bank currencies, complement the legacy of financial systems, support of monetary policy through a network of central bank digital currencies. And this was back in 2019, years back. The Bank of England and other regulators have been clear of the unlike in social media, for which standards and regulation are only now being developed after the tech has been adopted by billions of users. The terms of engagement for any new systematic private payment system must be enforced in well advance of any launch. As a consequence, it is an open question whether such synthetic augmented currency, SHC, will be as the best provided by the public sector, perhaps through a network of central bank digital currencies. Even if the initial variants of the idea prove wanting, the concept is intriguing. It is worth considering how an SHC in the IMFS could support better global outcomes, given the scale of the challenges and current IMFS and the risk transition to a new hegemonic reserve currency like the renminbi. And SHC could dampen the domineering influence on the US dollar on a global trade. And SHC, by the way, is let's say another abbreviation for the central bank digital currency. Obviously, this dated back to 2019, and you can see here, if the share of the trade invoiced the SHC were to rise, shocks in the US would have less potent spillovers through exchange rates, and trade would become less synchronized across countries. By the same token, global trade would become more sensitive to changes in conditions to the countries of other currencies in the basket backing the SHC. And that being said, that does bring us to the end of this video. There is some more info he goes through, but I do not want to be going through it all in this video. But he also talks about the Bank of China, which of course I'm pretty sure the central bank digital currency for the Chinese is already out right now. It's in action. I might be wrong. I'm not from China. I'm not extremely knowledgeable on that side from what's happening in China, but I do believe it's already out, and they're actually fully backed by 1-to-1 fiat reserves. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is the case with, actually it might be the case, but of course we know about the fiat currency in the US, the UK, some of other countries. They can print unlimited cash, and they can make fiat reserves for this CBDCs. So it's a bit weird. The only way I think this, I'm not a big fan of CBDCs, but of course it's gonna take the blockchain forward. The only way, in my opinion, me and a lot of the people, in my opinion, in this crypto space would be happy to have CBDCs, or just in general, would be happy with fiat currency if it was actually backed by something like gold. If you had money, the fiat currencies that the bank is printing backed by gold, oil, or any other asset, it would make sense. But right now, there is no making sense. The money has no value other than what we think. But anyways, that's a video for another day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your boy Crypto Maxi. I will be seeing you guys next time. Peace.